Welcome to Simple Living with Life and Reflection, where we embrace the beauty of simplicity. Bring the warmth of autumn into your kitchen with the timeless tradition of dehydrating apples. In this video, I'll show you how to select the best apples for dehydrating, how to prep and slice apples to prevent browning, how to use a dehydrator for perfect results every time, and ways to enjoy dehydrated apples in snacks, simmer pots, and cozy decor. Let's get started. I'm in autumn through and through, wearing my favorite overalls, sipping apple cider, pressing fall leaves, baking with clove and nutmeg, and burning through my stash of fall candles. It's my favorite season of the year. You see, growing up, our family farm sat just a few short miles away from an apple orchard. When apple picking season began, we made the best of it, arriving early in the morning to pick apples brushed with dew. Glistening inside the tangling trees, they begged to be wiggled free. If you're lucky enough to live near an orchard, go and experience apple picking firsthand. And when you return, don't just bake apple treats. Join me in dehydrating apples to evoke the nostalgia of the season. If you're drying apples for a sweet treat, opt for Fuji or Honeycrisp. They taste like you added sugar even when you haven't. For crisp dehydrated apple slices, choose tart apples such as Granny Smith and Macintosh. They are lower in sugar and have a sharp flavor, but they hold their shape well. If you're creating a dried apple wreath or garland, consider drying both red and green apples for a vibrant color mix. I chose granny apples this year, and that's what you'll see in this video. No matter what you choose, I know you'll love filling your home with the sweet aroma of drying apples, and better yet, enjoying each slice after. So join me in this festive tradition of dehydrating apples alongside me in my kitchen. Before you get started, gently wash and pat dry apples with a clean towel. Then grab a lemon, roll it on a cutting board, and slice it in half. And place one half of the lemon into a handheld lemon squeezer and squeeze to extract fresh lemon juice into a large bowl, using about 2 lemons for half a dozen apples. Then, to keep apples from browning, we'll create a special mixture. You see, when apples are sliced and exposed to air, the oxidation process begins. The structure of the apple softens and naturally turns brown. However, with a simple pre-treatment, we can stop this. Add 1 teaspoon of citric acid to the lemon juice and stir. We'll use this to soak our apples in before dehydrating. I like to use a mandolin slicer to cut thin apple rings and get the most out of each apple. By using the third setting, I can achieve 1/8 inch slices. Soak slices for 5 to 10 minutes. To reduce drying time, you can lay the slices on a flat, clean towel and pat dry before dehydrating. I happened to skip that step this time, and I went ahead and added those slices to my dehydrator tray. Make sure you add them in a single layer spaced apart. We don't want to overstack them and cause uneven drying. I'll add a link to the dehydrator and the supplies I use in the description below. Once you've filled all of your trays, start the dehydrator at 145 degrees Fahrenheit and run for 1 hour. The total drying time will vary, but be prepared for 6 to 12 hours of dehydrating. Then bring the dehydrator down to 135 degrees Fahrenheit and process until dry. My thin slices took 6 hours to dry. When you think the apples are dry, turn off the dehydrator and separate the trays. Let the apples cool on the trays for 30 minutes. Then place the slices into an airtight container. If they feel leathery and snap when bent, they're dry. There's nothing like the simple joy of preserving apples to carry the season's warmth into every corner of your home. Steep a slice in your apple cider. Create a floating candle display. Embed into homemade soap bars. Display in a bowl of homemade potpourri. Include in a healthy trail mix. Attach to a fall wreath. Add to a yogurt bowl. Simmer with cinnamon sticks in a stovetop potpourri. Create a dried apple garland. Use with gift tags and packaging. Tuck into a DIY fall wax acid or adhere to the sides of pillar candles. From snacks and simmer pots to festive decor, dehydrated apples are as versatile as they are nostalgic. Plus, you can't beat that this simple practice makes your home smell incredible and keeps fall flavors around long after apple picking season. Thanks so much for creating with me today. You'll find everything you need, including a bonus waiting for you in the description below. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, subscribe, and join me again for more simple living inspiration.